don't mind me, I made a little extra for my guys outside.
We found our victim. Thank you. That's really good.
Today we're going to be cooking the seared octopus from our new cookbook. So for the dressing, we're going to start off with chopping off some garlic, and then we'll add calamatas a little bit later. Probably get like three to four cloves. 1, 2, 3. I'm very rustic when I cook, so I like to do a very chunk. So next we're going to use Kalamata. I prefer the pitted, so then you don't have to deal with taking out the seeds. Once you have your olives, same thing, give it a nice rough chop. Once you give it a rough chop, we're going to have to roll with our garlic. And then we're going to add about 3 to 4 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. Olive oil. And just give it a nice little stir, kind of emulsify everything. So next we're going to caramelize some shallots. What I like to do is I'll cut the root side off, not all the way because you kind of want them to stick together, and then cut this end off and just peel them. We're going to try to cut these into 6 or fourths. Like these 2 little small ones, I'm probably going to just do halves. These I'll probably cut into 6 because they're a lot bigger. You're just going to slice it right down the middle with the smaller ones. So we're going to add some oil to the pan. We're going to wait for the oil to kind of warm up. When you want to drop them in, you want to hear that sizzle right away. The important step is don't move around too much because then you'll just soften them instead of giving them color. So some of the tips that I would recommend when you're buying octopus is, of course, source locally from where you're from. For us, our local source would be the giant octopus out of Alaska, but you are dealing with a 40-pound octopus, and sometimes it's literally that big. Once you see your oil kind of smoke brown, this is that sizzle I was talking about. So I'm going to rotate them, make sure I get the other sides. And by leaving the ends off, they'll stick together like I was saying. Except for that one, of course. So that is what you're looking for. You're looking for a nice, char on all sides. You can leave some without having that char. It'll just add that sweetness towards it. So I roasted off some marbled potatoes. Marbled potatoes are just baby yellows, reds, and purples. So what you do is you are going to get these little baby potatoes and just cut them in half. Toss them in a little olive oil, salt, and pepper, and then throw them on a sheet tray and stick in the oven for 400 degrees for 15 minutes. So we're going to add these to the caramelized shallots. And since the potatoes were already cooked off, we're just kind of warming them up and also adding a little bit of color to them. And in here, I already cooked off the octopus. This is a 4 to 6 pound octopus. These, like I said, you can get at your local grocery store, your market. So now we're going to add it. We're going to add a nice little char to these two. This is what you're looking for when you're cooking off the octopus. And since this is already, like I said, it's already pre-cooked, you already boiled it, it's already soft and everything, we're just adding that nice color to it. It just gives it a deeper, richer flavor. So once you get a nice char on your octopus, you're going to put it in a mixing bowl. You're going to put this off to the side just to cool down for a little bit. We're going to add some frisee to it right now. With these, you want to cut the ends off just a little bit. Make sure you wash all your greens. You never critters are in there. Just like this, you're gonna drop it right in there. All right, so once you've added everything together, that's when we're gonna add a little bit of salt. And then we're gonna add the Kalamata Dressing. You guys saw how we make it. I'm just gonna re-emulsify just a little bit more. Just incorporate all the ingredients. And we're just gonna pour it in there. So once you've added your Kalamata Dressing to your ingredients, you're gonna give it a quick little toss. Make sure you incorporate the vinaigrette to everything, the salt and pepper. We do have a little chef's secret. It's not in our recipe book. So this is gonna be the black garlic aioli. Black garlic is just a fermented, dried or dehydrated garlic. It gives it a really nice kind of chocolatey feel. Makes it nice. So a nice heaping dollop of your black garlic aioli. I'm a smear man, so I like doing my smears. I like to kind of mix everything together, and then I like to put the octopus because it is kind of the star of the show. Last but not least, we're gonna garnish it just a little bit more. So with all these deep, rich flavors, you do want to lighten it up. The Kalamata does help a little bit to brighten it up with the acidic factor. Hey Aurora, do you want to do the salt? Yeah? Alright, come over here. You ready? Alright, you're gonna pinch a little bit and then put it all over. High five. Oh, good job. There we go. That is tender. I can just already tell. Alright guys, so that is the seared octopus. You can actually find it on page 110. I guarantee you guys are gonna love this dish.